The ultimate prize for any woman in her dealings with a man is to gain unhindered access to a monopoly over his A.R.T. This is an acronym that I came up with, and it stands for attention, resources, and time. If you notice, men, that when you're involved with a woman, the vast majority of her whining, complaints, and grievances revolve around either her perception that she is lacking in one of or all of either your attention, resources, or time. A distraught wife who finds out that her husband cheated on her with a prostitute is not actually upset that he had sex with another woman. No. She's actually upset that he went out and spent his resources, that is money, on another woman. I say his resources, but every woman who is involved romantically with a man actually believes that his resources are actually hers exclusively. How many men have gone out with their male friends, and come home to a pouting and angry wife or girlfriend? Well, what she's actually upset about is that you went out and spent your time, which she believes exclusively belongs to her, with someone else, and that she didn't have any control over it. If a man is passionate about something, say for instance he's passionate about restoring vintage cars, and whenever he gets some downtime from work, he chooses to engage in this passion, well, whatever woman he happens to be dealing with at that time will have a problem with it eventually. And she will likely launch some sort of grievance or complaint to him about him spending too much time on those cars and not enough time with her or their family. For she sees it as him giving his attention to and spending his time and resources on something that has nothing to do with her. The only exception to this will be as if she has some type of involvement in or control over this pastime. And her asking to be involved in your passion or hobby with you is simply just a disguise and cover-up to gain some kind of control over this passion or hobby of yours, men. The prize or thing that men are after when it comes to women ultimately is her vagina. This means that ultimately gaining sex from a woman is a man's prime objective. Well, a man's equivalent of a vagina from a woman's perspective is his A.R.T. This means his attention, resources, and time. When we men begin to understand what it is we possess that women actually desire, we can begin to get the balance of power to be more in favor of us men. Because contrary to popular belief, women and feminine energy are ruling this present world we live in.